But to prove your point, marketing is so important. But Gary Vee said it best. It's like organic marketing. I saw him in an interview yesterday. Is still the most untapped market ever. And that's why I don't know what this is going to look like for me. That's why I'm sitting here is I don't know what I need. I don't know what I want. I don't even know what I'm marketing. But you have to have some kind of marketing and a plan. And I'll give you a quick example of like game day, right? So game day, we had massive ground marketing, massive. And like when we started game day, this is why like nothing, I don't feel like nothing's below me. I went and we went and I had somebody come in for our marketing and our plan was social media. Obviously we're going to go in and get leads. Like lead gen was our biggest one for marketing, which we did. And that's worked very well. And then we're going to do ground marketing. And we kind of came up with a ground marketing plan. And I went and I found like all the plumbers, all the doctors, like chiros, therapists, everything that, you know, may talk about TRT and all these different things. And I mailed 4,000 letters and I did probably over 60% of them myself. Do you know how hard it is to sit there and do 2,500 letters? And I had a mission to get them done before I went away to Europe. And I'd sit there till 5 a.m. and I would sit there and it was a new company. You ask about brain damage. This is brain damage. And sitting there and folding these envelopes and mailing them. And then, dude, it didn't work. Right? Like just because you think it's going to work, it didn't. It's like, okay, then we had to try different things. And we had to, you know, then I came up with an idea for creating a QR code for influencers and all the stuff that keeps coming in. So, you know, marketing is so important. And we didn't have a massive marketing budget because we were opening up so many clinics. So I was the guy that had to go do it. Now we're making a little bit of money and I hired Darren to be our business development manager. And I meet with him every week to kind of be like, hey, this is where you should be. This is what you're doing. But you have to have some kind of marketing budget and you have to have a plan, and it has to be pretty strategic, right? But you also have to know if you're doing social media, it's not overnight. Like if your plan is to be like, okay, I'm going to go spend a bunch of money, like if you pay for lead gen, like on Facebook, which we're successful in Google ads, you can kind of figure out an ROI. You spend $5,000 on ads, X amount of people are going to come to my clinic. This is how many people are going to buy. Like you can kind of scale that. But as far as other stuff goes, or if you're doing organic or if you're doing whatever, you don't know. And marketing, you're right, is honestly, it's the biggest piece.